All right, this is an exclusive interview that Khaleej Times took asking Shahid Afridi, that is that Pakistani ex-cricketing legend, about what he felt on the Dubai incident. The Dubai incident was when an Indian organization that is specifically a Keralite community, which is the India's Cochin University of Science and Technology, invited this guy, this Pakistani superstar, to share a few words of love or whatever it is. And all the Keralites who were present there were not only applauding, shouting, screaming, treating him like a hero. They also took videos, they took selfies, and they were very happy. Now, why this is such a big deal is because India, Pakistan are right now at war, and it is supposedly, Indians are supposed to hate Pakistans for it, and which they always do generally, even if it's a cricket match, even if there was no war. The age old tradition of Indians and Pakistanis hating each other is still very strong and raw. So then the question is like, yeah, you're showing one side that you hate, Pakistanis, but here you are very happy. Now, me personally, I don't have any issues meeting any Pakistani. If I were to meet a Pakistani, I'll talk to him normal. Um, it's very much politics. It's India's politics, Pakistani's politics, and yes, a political issue which is very real. Okay, it's not fabricated, and there is, Pakistan is supporting and encouraging the Pakistani politicians, terrorist groups, to cause hurt and harm to Indians, which is totally unacceptable. And I've made it very clear in my stance that they should be brought to justice, and heads should roll. Especially what happened with the Palgam attacks, where 17 families were deeply affected. It was horrible, horrible, unacceptable. And I definitely, even though I never understand what Shashi Tharoor says, I have to always refer a dictionary. I don't know who's he trying to impress. Are you communicating, or are you trying to impress the world with your hi-fi English? But I agreed with what he had to say, that, Indians don't want anything from Pakistan, absolutely nothing. But if you were to cross the line, I'm paraphrasing, if you were to cross the line, then India will retaliate with full force. Okay. So that is on the political front, that is between two countries, and fighting things out. But where on a human level, if I were to meet a Pakistani family and, a person who is nice, courteous, I'm not going to treat him or hate him just because of his nationality. He has nothing got to do. Like, for example, me, if a couple of Pakistanis see me, if they were to simply get angry and start beating me up for no reason or hating me, I didn't do anything. You get what I'm saying? So, Khaleej Times award-winning journalist Mazhar Farooqi, one of my favorites. He was before in Gulf News, now is in Khaleej Times. And yes, do check out his book on investigation. That is the Mass Files. So he took an interview. Why? Because Shahid Afridi is based in Dubai, so easy access. And he's a journalist. He always likes to get the version of truth from each individual. Now, I know it's very easy for you to jump. Mazhar Farooqi, Muslim. Oh, this Pakistani guy, he is Muslim. I know what our Indian Hindus, especially Hindus, they will say, see, Mazhar Farooqi, Muslim, sponsored by Muslim groups and whatever. Boss, I personally know Mazhar Farooqi. He has been awarded globally, including from the government of India. He has received multiple awards. And his previous investigative journalist, which took 8 years of not being paid, he exposed a Muslim. He exposed a Muslim lady, Hira Group CEO. If you just type Hira Group CEO Mazhar Farooqi, I'm typing it out in front of you, you would see his work, okay, where he got this lady arrested. And it's an interesting story. If you have not, I've already made a video on this. A vegetable seller, this lady who's a vegetable seller, managed to scam people of billions. Okay, so read that. So all, why I'm addressing this is because our some of our Indians now, they just love to discredit someone even without having first-hand knowledge. All right. So, what did he say in this article? I'll read it out to you if you don't want to access it, but I definitely say check it out. The former Pakistani captain Shahid Afridi has spoken for the first time since a recent event where in Dubai that triggered a backlash in India. He was surprised by the outrage. That is like, why are you surprised, man? This is supposed. In fact, you should be surprised you're even invited. I would say that. But here's a funny, ironical thing. Um, the Keralite Association, okay, CUBAA, Cochin University of Science and Technology, they are hosting an Indian event to celebrate Indian memories in a Pakistani auditorium, a Pakistani PAD. If you type PADUAE, okay, Pakistani Association of Dubai. So, our Indians themselves, okay, I know North Indians will say South Indians are like this, and because South Indians are Muslims, whatever. I don't want to get into that narrative. But they have actually booked a Pakistani Association auditorium to save costs. But here I would like to applaud and appreciate the very fact that these Pakistani Association, despite the war, they could have kicked them out. I'm very sure if it was an Indian association hosting a Pakistani, let's say, event, or Pakistani organizers, they would boot them out, refund their money and say, I'm sorry, we don't care. But our Pakistani counterparts didn't do that. Have to appreciate. So, um, Shahid Afridi shows that he is shocked. Okay, he states that he's shocked. The flamboyant all-rounder, nicknamed Boom Boom, for explosive batting, dismissing the criticism as uncalled for. Let's not politicize things. It wasn't even a planned appearance. Okay. Over here, he cannot say that let's not politicize things because he has criticized India. So when you do that, you are playing the political card, and then you can't just claim and say, oh, we should not politicize things. Afridi, who runs a fitness center in the pad facility, maybe that is why he was there, says that the Indian community, Keralites, they were, by the way, if you speak to any Keralite and ask him, where are you from? I don't know why. A Keralite will always say, I'm from Kerala. He'll never say, I'm from India or I'm from South India. They'll always say Kerala. Okay, now, I don't know, maybe you can give me some insight why it is. They always identify themselves as a separate state. When I speak to people from Mumbai, Bombay, or Calcutta, or Delhi, I've never heard people say, I'm from Delhi. They say, I'm from India, and then they say, I'm from Delhi. But Keralites will always say, I'm from Kerala. I don't know, is it because Kerala stands out for something? I don't know what it is. So, Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, if you ask them, where are you from? They will first say, I'm from India, then Bombay, or I'm from India. But where, if you ask, then they say, first is India, the country, then is the state. But if you ask a Keralite, he'll always say, the state first, then India. So, I don't know, maybe you can enlighten me on this. Okay. So, the event was hosted by Kuba, I told you. Footage of the event of Afridi being cheered by an Indian crowd quickly spread on social media, fueling criticism for certain groups in India. Okay. This kind of reaction is uncalled for. I always supported sports diplomacy. Cricket has a power to bring people and countries together, which I agree. Not only cricket, any kind of sporting event, but unfortunately, in cricket, it's like putting petrol on the fire. They just love to hate. And I call on the double standards here. Even though the Keralites were all very happy and embracing, not literally, Shahid Afridi. If a cricket match were to be there between India and Pakistan, nobody is going to support Shahid Afridi or the Pakistanis. They'll always support their Indians. Okay. He recalled the fondness for cricket tours to India, calling them some of the most memorable. Okay, all this is too much of lovey-dovey talk. To be honest, I respect I received. I respect the. No, to be honest, the respect I received in India as a cricketer And as a captain of Pakistan was overwhelming. I said it before, I'll say it again. The love I got there, I didn't get anywhere, even in, not even in Pakistan. Now you're throwing your own country under the bus, my friend. Okay. Afridi stated the importance of dialogue and people-to-people connection, which I agree, in resolving issues. If our politicians won't talk, then we won't play each other. How will we solve anything? Well, my answer over here is if Pakistan stops supporting terrorist groups, then we don't have a problem. It's as simple as that. Afridi said he often interacts with members of the Asian community and enjoys those conversations. I've met so many Indians wherever I go. We chat, we joke, we share cricket memories. It's a mutual respect. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, but they'll not do it publicly. They'll always do it hidden because they don't want to be seen. So here he's holding the certificate. The most contributions to a handprint painting was achieved by Pakistan Association of Dubai. Loves Pakistan, both UAE. Okay, fine. Well, very good. They broke a world record here. So congrats to you guys. Now, the Indians, when I say this, they'll be like, ah, you traitor, oh, you are sponsored. By the way, do you know that our Indian Hindus, they always tell me, why do I say Indian Hindus? Simple, because they say, I'm sponsored by Pakistan, Al Jazeera, Qatar, Pakistani extremist groups. Me. Okay. And the best, most hilarious claim is, I'm a Muslim, apparently. Tattoos, the name Loy Machedo, which is English, is a Pakistani name. Okay, anyway, I don't mind that. So yeah, this is the report by Mazhar Farooqi, who also people claim is terrorist sponsored, Muslim sponsored, Pakistani connections. And he keeps going to India. I don't know. How is that possible then? And yeah, so Mazhar is also an extremist. I'm also extremist. We both are sponsored by Pakistani. And I spoke to you about what Shahid Afridi said. So let me know, is it Shahid Afridi's fault? Is it our Keralite community? Here, our Indians, we love to fight with our Indians. Divide and rule, Who did this? Oh, the British, the British. And don't forget Nehru. Nehru is also another reason. So this is what was called for with regards to this incident. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Who is to blame? Shahid Afridi, the Kerala community, or is it just, Indians in general, or is it, extremist sponsored journalist Mazhar Farooqi and extremist sponsored YouTuber me? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How would you interpret all this? Who's at fault? And should this be highlighted, or should we follow the narrative, which not only Shahid Afridi, but even I believe is, let the politicians do the fighting, but us as human beings, we don't have to hate each other just because of a nationality or religion. All right? Good, bad, ugly, comment down below. This is me signing off. Take care.